Hello everyone, my name is Diego Alejandro Espina, and in this video we're going to talk about the noticing approach. In order to do that, the idea is that we're going to have two different parts. In the first part, we're going to talk about the advantages we have when we use the noticing approach, and in the second part, we're going to talk about some considerations we need to have when we use them, some things we need to consider when we use the noticing approach. So the first thing that we're going to talk about are the advantages. So the first advantage is that it will help learners to practice or to use 21st century skills. So for example, we show them a text, we have some questions for them, and in those questions they're going to learn what structures are we using. But in order to do it, they need to use critical thinking, that is a 21st century skills. So that's something very nice. They're going to use language to do something else. uh, the second advantage is that grammar is taught implicitly, so they are not going to have like the structure, and they are not going to say like, well, this is the subject, this is the verb, and this is the complement. No, they're going to have some questions, and in those questions the idea is they are going to learn, and they are going to understand why do we use that grammatical structure, what for do we use that form, and that's something very interesting. Also, the third advantage is that we can have a learner-centered classroom, because the idea is that we're going to present something for them, and they are going to do a set of exercises, and they're going to be the center of everything. They are going to find out what the structure is about, so that's very nice. And now, in the second part of the video, we're going to talk about the things we need to consider when we use this let's say, approach. So first one is that grammar is going to be taught in context. So that's something that is going to be useful for them, because they are going to learn how to use the thing. I mean, let's say the tense or the grammatical structure, but they are going to learn how to use it and what does it mean. Next, well, the aspect that we have is that we can have some concept questions. So they are going to practice something more. They are going to have the chance to participate. And also, we need to consider that it is important to scaffold the process. So we're going to have a pre-reading activity, a while reading activity, and a post-reading activities. That's something very important. And finally, is that we avoid teaching grammar explicitly. So this is my video. Thank you so much for paying attention.